First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So in this lesson number 3 on the topic how many triangles are there in the given figure. So now we are going to solve some of the questions from model number 2. So friends, don't forget to watch all the previous videos, because in lesson number 1 what I have told you is how many different kinds of models are there. So we have learnt in lesson number 1, and in the previous lesson, that is in lesson number 2, what we learnt is we have solved some of the questions from model number 1. So you know how the model number diagram looks like. There will be a huge triangle. So inside the triangles you can able to see multiple vertical line as well as an horizontal line and a base line. So I have told you how to find how many triangles are there in the given figure by a normal method and as well as by a technique in the previous lesson, right? So now in this lesson what we are going to do is we are going to solve some of the questions from model number 2. And you know, right, how this model number 2 diagram look like. I have told you in the introduction itself. Just see the diagram carefully. There will be a huge triangle, and inside the triangle there will be another triangle, which we call it as one triangle embedded with another one. Yes or no? You can see one triangle. So inside the triangle there will be another triangle embedded. In the exams, how they usually ask, like, one triangle, inside that another triangle is embedded. Inside that triangle another triangle will be embedded. Inside that triangle another triangle will be embedded. So how to basically find how many triangles are there in these types of questions? There is a small shortcut, very simple to solve. Even they ask 10 or 20 triangles embedded in it. It is very simple and easy. But before that, first let me learn one simple logic, easy question. So let me move on to this first question here. Just look at the diagram. So here you can able to see the diagram is model number 2. Why? Because there is an huge triangle. So inside the triangle another triangle is embedded. So without using the techniques, how to find how many triangles are there? So just see here, we can say this will be one triangle, yes or no? So we can say note as 1. Similarly, this will be another triangle, so number 2. And this will be the third triangle, number 3, and this will be the fourth triangle, number 4, and we can able to see the outermost triangle, right? Outermost triangle is 5. So totally we can say that there are 5 triangles in the given figure. It is easy or not? It is very easy. You can sometimes you can go with manual calculation if the diagram is very easy, but in the exams they usually don't ask like this. They will give you multiple sort of embedded triangles inside it. So what you can do is, there is a simple technique formula. Just listen carefully. 4n plus 1. If you learn this formula, then solving all the questions, 100% of the question from model number 2 will be very easy. So here the value of n, right? The value of n denotes how many triangles are embedded. Got it or not? How many triangles are embedded? This is most important, right? So we have taken this as a huge outermost triangle, yes or no? So this is the outermost triangle. So inside this triangle, how many triangles are embedded? Only one triangle is embedded here. Got it or not? So you can say that the value of n will be 1. So substitute and see. So 4 instead of n, 1, because only one triangle is embedded. So 4 into 1 plus 1. So answer will be 5. So we can say that totally there are 5 triangles in the given image. Easy or not? It is very easy, right? You don't want to go with manual calculation. You don't want to go with any shortcuts or nothing like that. Just use a formula 4n plus 1. So what is the value of n here? So the number of triangles that are embedded, which is called as the value of n. So let me move on to another example question, right? Okay, let me take this question. So just listen carefully. Here you can able to see you can't go with manual calculation. It is very difficult, right? So just use the formula. What is the formula that I have told you? So 4n plus 1. This is the formula, right? So n will be the number of triangles that are embedded. So just listen here. This outermost triangle is the main triangle. Got it? So this will be the main triangle. So inside this triangle, how many triangles are embedded? So this will be one triangle, yes or no? One triangle embedded. Inside this there will be another triangle embedded. So totally there are 2 triangles embedded in it. So instead of n, substitute 2. So 4 into 2 plus 1. So resultant will be 8 plus 1 is equals to 9. So finally we can say that in the given figure there are 9 triangles. See how easy it is, right? So let me move on to one of the question, memory based question of UPSC exam. So this is the question of UPSC exam they have asked in 2012 or 13 exam, right? So just look at the diagram here, just look at the diagram carefully. By seeing the diagram, you have to say which model it is. That is most important. From the beginning of this lesson number 1, I am saying it. So here you can able to see there will be a huge triangle. So inside this huge triangle there are multiple triangles embedded. So what is the formula here? So 4n plus 1 will be the formula. Got it? So what is the value of n here? You have to check how many triangles are embedded in it. So there is an outermost triangle. So inside that outermost triangle you can see one triangle is embedded here, 1. So inside this triangle another triangle is embedded, 2. Inside the triangle there is another triangle embedded, so 3. So totally you can say that there are 3 triangles embedded in it. So instead of n, substitute 3. So 4 into 3 plus 1. So 4 into 3 will be 12 plus 1 is equals to 13. So finally you can say that answer for this question, there are 13 triangles in the given image. Got it or not? So friends, this model number 1 is very simple to solve as well as very easy. Right? You don't want to go with manual calculation, it is difficult. If you go with manual calculation, it is very difficult. There is another technique also. Usually what they used to do is, they will learn some sort of diagrams, they buy out the numbers, and always they will go with other sort of diagrams, right? What to say? Usually they will buy out one number, and by just by adding that number, they will keep on this number adding 1, 1, 1, etc. Don't do that. Sometimes it will feel difficult while solving the toughest question. So only I am teaching this formula 4n plus 1. This is the simple formula. Always remember that the value of n will be the number of triangles that are embedded in it. So even they embed 20 triangles, it is easy to find 4n plus 1. So 4 into 20 plus 1. So 4 into 2 will be 80 plus 1 will be 81. Got it or not? It's very simple logic and easy to solve. So friends, remember that it's very small lesson. So model number 2 is very small. So I hope you understood the concept of model number 2. So after watching this video, just we have solved only 3 questions, but after watching this video, so try to solve multiple questions as much you can by referring some UPSC memory based question exams or else some SSC exams. So definitely you will get a lot more questions. So if you practice 50 or 60 questions, automatically you can solve all the questions in your exams. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. So if you really like it, share the video to your friends, those who are preparing for the competitive exams. So thank you so much. Bye.